Let's do it.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Game resumed.
Game resumed.
Okay, so it's about 5 minutes. 5 Marines ran across the map, and we're going to watch them die again. So it happened.
So it was.
Anyway, both players are going down the usual routes. We got Marines, we got a siege tank. No upgrades for the Marines. No orbital. But we do have an armory coming out, so it looks like a similar idea to what CrazyChaos did last time. Which I don't blame him. I mean, that nearly worked. So why not give it another go?
Why not, right? Siege tank.
Yep.
Pretty good.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. 3 gateways at the back. 4. I can count. Sorry. Looks like LeafCena wants to get a little bit more aggressive this time. Or at least he wants to just build a lot of gateway units, which is a fairly reasonable move.
I mean, if you want to build gateway units, don't let us stop you.
No, absolutely not. But it does look like he's saving room for another piece of tech, because usually, if you weren't on a pure gateway, you'd go up to like 7, at least. So having 5 is going to leave him with a little bit too much... no, even in this case, since he has so many extra minerals, I would go up to 10. Just to get it spent.
Why not, right? He's got 1,400. Drop 15 zealots all at once.
Yeah.
And he's opting for the slow build option here until Warp Tech finishes.
Okay. And he's getting a forge, usual stuff done. Terran, getting blue flame upgrade. Angelias. Hellion. Added into this.
Hellion! Seemed like it worked out okay last game. For the, well, until there were a lot of other things. And with the adepts.
No Hellbats. Nobody ever makes them.
I know.
Noticing that?
Yeah, why not any Hellbats? They're really,
they must be
really
difficult
good.
to incorporate to a composition somehow. I like them though.
They're fun to watch.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
They're admittedly a little bit cooler than the Doom Buggy with a flamethrower attached to it.
Yeah, it's more like a mech thing. Yep. Still pretty slow. LeafCena going for a robotics facility. Sensor tower coming up.
Everything's looking good. Both sides, pretty straightforward stuff. Now, from LeafCena's perspective, getting any kind of scouting across the map helps him out a little bit here. That sensor tower does give him a little bit of passive information on its own. His opponent is concerned about the potential for being backdoored. He wants to have a little bit more vision. And you do need a certain level of tech to build these things. I'm not sure what it is. At the factory.
Is it factory? I thought it was just engineering bay. Do you have one of those?
I never rushed to the thing, so I have literally no idea.
Ah, yes, he does have an engineering bay here.
The only time I would ever build one if I was playing Terran for any reason is like late game.
Yeah, it's more like to see army movements in the end of the game, kind of that situation, than it is to... Doesn't really give you as much of an advantage early game. You can drop sensor towers across the map, that's kind of nice.
Yeah.
Seen it incorporated into pro play, at least, back in Wings and Heart of Swarm.
Yeah, it's tough to justify for a lot of players. You just get into this position where you need all your minerals and gas. Though if you could sneak one out into the middle of the battlefield, it can do some good work.
Yeah, it's like having a watchtower, sort of, that you can build. Multiples.
Yes. Upgrade complete.
Complete. Right along here.
More production, more gateways, good, yes. Now LeafCena's going to churn out all of the, he's just going to build everything now. That's how it's going to work. Just suddenly all of the gateways activate. And he's gonna work on that big stash he's created as. We have hit 10 minutes, so that means the main base of the Protoss.
He's gonna...
About to disappear.
He dropped a mule on the Protoss army.
Somehow I bet that was a misclick. But you can't really be 100% certain.
That was kind of interesting.
The problem with that idea is that it's possible LeafCena wasn't even looking at the army when that happened, so he may not have even known that.
Yeah.
There's five turrets outside the front of CrazyChaos' base. Interesting. Guess he expects maybe some kind of air attack?
Sure.
Or he just wants to be safe against DTs. Well, I'm thinking one or the other.
Yeah. Can definitely see that.
Well, both players are afraid to attack each other. Double checking, this is game 3?
Game 2.
Game 2, okay.
Yeah, so...
I couldn't remember for a moment with all the downtime we
Yeah.
had.
Yeah, sorry.
No, it's not. Nothing to worry about. Don't worry about it.
Definitely game 2 here. He's going for Colossi this time, actually. Getting +2 ground attack here. And yep, he's building Colossi, getting the thermal lance. Planetary up in Chaos, he's natural. We're watching a bunch of SimCity go on here right now until LeafCena looks like he's deciding to move out. Gonna have to watch out for these missile turrets.
There's so many siege tanks here. Like, I know to an extent you might look at this army and think, that's huge supply differential, he's probably in a lot of trouble. That many siege tanks is terrifying to attack into. It can rip so much to shreds before it even gets close.
Yes, this is true.
Does he have range on this Colossi?
He should have it complete now. Yep, it's
Yeah,
right at the beginning of the list.
Alright, well, it's got that working for him. He's also getting the Cyclone upgrade. Nice. Some crazy OP Cyclones.
Actually building any? Yes, he is. He's building
Yeah.
one.
Alright. Yeah, why not? Okay, so these 4 Adepts are dead if they walk up here. They're thinking about it. They're going to go up in Ghost form. Okay. They're actually going to go out of Ghost form in the middle of a bunch of siege tanks. Boom!
Oh my.
Oh my gosh, they're destroying the turrets as well, which isn't surprising. But, yeah, half the Adepts just died. And the supply counts are now 134 to 24. So much Protoss supply
Hit
just died.
that sensor, Titan. Okay.
They had enough. Boss, if you send somebody else up there, I'm not going up there again.
Through that.
Yeah, I actually don't think he has the tech necessary to break into that yet. A few more Immortals, he'd be able to do it. A few more Colossi with range, he'd be able to just pick them down. But, yeah, predominantly Gateway Army doesn't break into that without just basically annihilating itself. He could also blink. If he timed the Adept teleport and the blink correctly, he could land on top of all the siege tanks and at least both armies would die.
Right, because there aren't a whole lot of Marines or anything here, because once the siege tanks don't focus their fire, I think Chaosy would be in a little bit of trouble.
It looks like Chaosy wants to fill out the rest of his army with Marines and Cyclones. Cyclones are kind of interesting. With this upgrade, they do an incredible amount of damage.
Terrible damage.
Yes. It's difficult to get them at a point in the game when they're really relevant. But this is a very odd scenario. So the Adepts coming back for round 2. They're going to go for the Watchtower. They're getting shot. Got one shot. That Watchtower is, like, never going to get shot at.
Nope.
Nope. Okay.
Oh, here goes.
Now they're going to land in the army, and boom! Bunch of Marines died,
Woo!
as did 2 siege tanks, actually. Woo! But he lost, like, how many Adepts to put through that? Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
Lel.
Lel. Lel.
Lel.
Wow. Probably should repair these units.
Yeah, he's going to want to... Probably.
So this has got a weird deadlock situation. CrazyChaos does not want to expand, and he kind of needs to. He's running out of minerals in the main, he's running out of minerals in the natural. Likewise for LeafCena. Actually, would consider just taking this gold if he's going to pull up his army down in this location. Hold and take this territory. And he's got 4 Colossi. He could break that.
He could, especially with these stalkers. Maybe run the Adepts in first, take some of the initial focus fire from the tanks, and or maybe warp in again, just get them to suicide all the Marines on these siege tanks. That's what happened last time. The tanks ended up killing half that army up. He's still warping them in, getting some ground attack upgrades again. Chaos is still going hard into siege tanks. He's getting a single Banshee.
Single Banshee. This could actually do a lot. Having a flying unit that can just kind of, you know, go around. Once the engagement starts, that can actually fly to the side and just pick off the Colossi with it. It's attack. It's round 2. It's going to blow up a bunch of Marines. He is kind of hurting Chaos's army, actually, a lot doing that. If you think about it, he's really only throwing minerals at
That
him
sensor tower is still alive.
It's still going to live. No one's going to kill it.
Oh my
Not
gosh.
even this Colossi. Nope, it is. The Colossi is shooting it. All right. Is it going to die, though?
Nope.
No.
It's burning.
Ah, figures. Well, the Protoss army has run into the siege tanks and died. I have been there many a time. That was my reaction, too.
Jesus Christ. Well, Chaos waited for him to suicide his entire army, and now he's, sending them all
Jesus
across
Christ!
the map. Jesus Christ.
Anybody a fan of Leg TV? Good old When Cheese Fails.
Yes.
They actually had a player submit a game once whose name was Jesus Crust.
Nice. That's pretty
and they
awesome.
ran with that for the whole episode. It was great.
Well, there you have it, folks. Tied up 1-1 now, going into Game 3. This one's going to be on Prion Terraces again. So we've seen this map twice today.
Yeah, engaging into that is tough. You gotta do it. Like, the Colossi was a good idea, but you have to be more standoffish about it. You can't run the rest of your units in there. You have to position them, get a little vision, and hit them from the side so that the tanks don't really have much protection, and it forces him to bring his bio out, and then you just back up.
Yeah.
You can't walk into the siege tank line. That just kills you.
Right, right.
It's so brutal.
Okie dokie, so let's get the show on the road. Final game, tied 1-1. It's best of 3 versus LeafCena and Chaos here.
Basically, it's like you're in a first-person shooter, and they're behind cover with a railgun. Not a railgun, a minigun. And they can do a lot of damage, but you gotta flush them out with a grenade. So, like, drops, big grenade. Or just wait until they run out of money and take 3 bases and form a defense line of your own.
Right, right. Okie dokie. Starting us off here in the bottom left-hand corner of the map. It is the teal turret player, CrazyChaos here.
Yep, at the top of the map we have his opponent, the Protoss player in the pink. It is LeafCena. I have 20 Marine build, and I'm going to kill them all with SCVs, and then I'll kill you with the SCVs.
No. No, he says. Kill them with the SCVs. Because I love pulling the boys. I believe, who was it in the chat commenting on that earlier? I think it was Loopy saying that it wasn't a chaosy game if we didn't see the boys pulled.
Absolutely, that is the primary, I guess, signature maneuver. I shouldn't say that, though. Chaos usually does it when he doesn't have to. Like, when it won't really gain him anything, unfortunately. But there's a thing to that does work under certain circumstances. If you can figure out the timing for it, it'll be pretty frightening. Also, CrazyChaos is not messing around. He's getting 2 gases. He's getting 3 barracks. I wonder what he's doing with the 2 gases, actually.
Well, he's getting an engineering bay. Second gas hasn't come down quite yet. Where is the second gas? That may be good if he's going for stim, if that's what he's doing. Oh, no, he's just building Marines.
Oh, you know, I'm sorry. That was one gas.
Where are they rallied?
Engineering bay. The engineering bay was positioned kind of like gas geysers on other maps. I'm tired. Forgive me.
That is okay.
But, yeah, okay. So, no, it's probably just Marines with stim. Maybe, if he gets the add-on.
Yeah, he's going for the gas, not for anything that uses the gas.
But yeah, 6 Marines walking across the map. He would get there when there's like 2 Zealots. Yeah, you could micro around that and kill everything.
Good. He's going to need to, if he wants to continue the assault, he's going to need to grab some more supply depots. What does LeafCena have at home? He's expanding. He's got a single Zealot. He's working on building a Stalker as well. So I guess, you know, you could micro around this.
It's tough for either player. This is a tricky situation because that Zealot kills a lot of Marines if you don't kite.
Yes, yes, of course.
So that would be my primary concern here, is that we might just see the Marines line up firing line style and then they get killed by the anime samurai. Just warps through them all.
Warps through them.
Yep, they're here. Here we go.
No, no micro, Zealot down. Tank is gone.
The Stalker was not sure if he wanted to help. He was just kind of running back and forth. Oh no! Those 2 Marines!
2 Marines are like, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god.
There is actually no defenses here. And nothing being built. Only probes. Well... never mind, there's a Mothership Core now.
Uh-oh.
Oh, okay, I was going to say, if you don't use a Photon Orbital Charge, it's going to be a dead Mothership Core. Well, it is a dead Mothership Core, but a dead base. Photon Overcharge will kill some of the Marines, but... Why are they... Oh, they're rallied that far in. Oh, jeez.
Uh-oh.
The thing is, there's still nothing else to defend here, so these 4 Marines have no...
He's not chrono boosting out this Stalker either. This probe went down. There are 4 Marines in his base, nothing to defend. Warp Tech is done. He needs to cancel. Cancel the gateway.
Or just turn that one into a warp gate.
The one game I forget to make a Mothership Core, but you had one, buddy! You had one, and you used it!
It was late. It was a little bit late, yeah.
Oh no!
He could have had it at the ramp.
Warp that gateway!
Prevented him from walking in.
Warp that gateway!
No,
oh,
he didn't
no!
warp it!
No!
Yeah, he could have gotten at least 3 more Stalkers.
LeafCena, you were the chosen one! Oh, crap. Well, I guess Chaosy takes that best of 3.
One. You were supposed to stop the cheesers, not join them.
Bring balance to the meal,
job.
not leave it in the gut.
Good job, guys. You did well.
Well done. Those were fun games too.
Set of games, yeah.
Yeah, they both massed up an army and attacked each other each time, but it always makes for interesting play. So. Pretty cool, pretty cool.
That it was. So everybody, thank you again for sticking around today and watching these games. I'm Omega068, also known as just Omega everywhere these days.
Yes, and I am Zero Lambda. Thank you very much.
Once again, we have one more match left. It is myself versus Otter, a best of 5. That'll be casted tomorrow at 2 p.m. EST, just like today. And we will see you then. Obviously, I won't be casting that. I'll have to find somebody else to do it. But I hope you guys enjoyed those games. They were quite a bit of fun to play.
Yep. All right. We'll see you guys tomorrow, same time.